relax, that they wash una from afar. Oh, now the people be these. But again, it's good that you've come out to show your face.
Very useless set of people trying to create bad name for the whole Igbos, not knowing that now this so-called satanic set of people, now they be Zenko, Obi Cubana, chief priest, and so on and so on. Now then be this satanic set of people that is painting the Igbos to be bad people right now. That's why the only reason why, even though my brother said I shouldn't give no submission, the only reason why I'll continue to call out all the Igbos is that I'm already applauding the good Igbo that are tackling this satanic set of people, who acquire their wealth. Only God know where they got it from. Just imagine. Sometimes there should be a level of shame in humanity. There should be a level of shame, the kind of things that you can do and you cannot do. You have to think about yourself. When some things come, like me now, some things will come up. There's some kind of things that will come up. I'll say, no, not me, not with my name. Anybody that is already shameless, people like that, you should be scared of them because they already wear a garment of shamelessness. You should be scared of them. Yes. But one thing is sure, these people cannot stop Peter Obi. They cannot. But I'll leave it right there. I want us to start talking right now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. I appreciate you all right there. Remember that this guy was almost arrested today, El-Rufai, and the people said never. Abu has left a comment, and the comment is there. So Nigeria Watch, my question is, can the South also be able to protect Peter Obi like this? Saying never under their watch, because that's what they said, that he can never be under their watch for El-Rufai to be arrested in their presence. So what Abu is saying there, that can the Southeasterners do the same for Peter Obi to say never, or they just want to stay back and say we've been marginalized? It's a question. I'd like us to move on. Thank you very much, Just Blue Chef, for the super chat already. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for all that you do. Guys, press on the like button, help us to share, press on the dollar sign if you can, and support what we are doing here. Mr. Joseph Oji, I appreciate you, sir. I want you to talk to us. Let me quickly someone is Mr. Joseph Oji, are you there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, sir.
Mr. Elvis, thank you for your presentation.
Yes, sir.
I greet you.
Thanks.
And I greet everybody on the panel. And also greet Mom Diaspora. Mr. Elvis,
yes, sir.
I just want to point to I don't have any long talk. I just want to point to a very good example I witnessed yesterday. I saw it on YouTube. The half-year-old women, those women who were calling out Ojus or Kalo. You see, half-year, that area is part of his constituency. Are you getting me? You were part of his constituent. That area where those old women were protesting against raining horses. They are wishing to buy 2,000.
Hey, let's not talk. Mute. Somebody's talking on the phone, sir.
That's the Hofia. The caller. That's the Hofia.
I'm telling you, serious. It's not that thing. Spread to Aruchku.
He said that is Ohonfia. Somebody is saying this is Ohonfia, something like that.
These are Ohonfia old women.
Okay.
The whole thing has spread. I just hope you will transcend the whole, not just the whole Abia. You start moving towards Imo and all the rest of it. They should start calling these people. I think this is the only way to shame this lot. This is the only way out to shame the locals. Because these women, you can see in their faces, they are just by themselves. How can you be? You say you are doing, you want to contribute, you bring in wheelbarrow, and Paco bench.
All right.
Not even polish.
We have a full screen, sir.
That's something contributing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. God bless you. Yes, sir.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. Thank you. Mr. Wale, go ahead. Talk to us. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes, sir. 2 minutes. Talk to us.
Good afternoon to everybody on the panel. Sir, I just want to say something, sir. Yes, sir. Do you remember when you said something about you don't believe that it is only the Hausa people that destroy Nigeria? when I say yes, you are right, it is true that it is collection of all of them. But meanwhile, some people are saying no. Some people from the south say, oh, so no, Mr. Ivy, 70% of it is your own. Is not enough. Now, and I said, all your people responsible. Leave Hausa alone. Remember, I said,
yes.
Southeast, all your people for accountable, whatever is happening in your region, hold them responsible. Leave the northern parts of the country. Leave them. Let Hausa people, let the youth hold the northern. And you hold your own. We hold our own responsible. Mr. I mean, how many Yoruba people have you seen campaigning for Tinubu like this, or buying cars, or buying buses? How many of them? Now our own. But the way of Cubanas, all these people, see what they are doing. So let them hold them. Let all the Southeast people. In fact, I even want Mr. Dr. to talk about this now. All your people responsible for whatever is happening in your region, and leave the northern. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, I'm moving on now. Anybody calling later might not be able to pick your call because call's supposed to be coming back to back right now. Mr. Okay, I have a call ready. You guys should make it back to back because I can't be waiting. Thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. 2 minutes.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Yes,
yeah, okay, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Mr. Elvis, honestly, for the video that you just showed, I've been following these guys. I'm honestly, I'm ashamed to call myself an Igbo man. I won't tell you a lie. It pissed me off. It made me feel so bad that just vanity upon vanity will make you to sell. Not just by telling your brother. It's just about good governance. They knew what this man represented, and they are going behind collecting money from Tinubu just to sell a good product, to sell out a good product. It's a shame, my brother. It's a shame. Well, there's nothing we can do. The only thing we can be conversing for now is that as I'm talking to you, there are series of meetings going on in the past of Southeast. Don't worry, just wait, Mr. Elvis. You will see the response from Igbo billionaires, hidden Igbo billionaires. They won't talk. They don't talk. And I just wish you what you're doing. God bless you, sir.
God bless you too, sir.
Well done, eh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm here listening to the conversation. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. Yeah, let's move on. I have a lot of people on the panel. Thank you very much, Van Maxwell. Thank you, sir. Talk to us. Unmute yourself and talk to us. Van Maxwell, your network is not that good, though. Can you hear me?
Mr. Niger Watch.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. And good evening to you. Yeah, good evening to you, and good evening to your listeners and those in the comment section. You know, I have watched that video often severally, but there is something I would like to say here that might not go well with you, Niger Watch. Like, probably you might not like what I'm going to say. I will premise my submission on this. When Mazen Namda Kano, that Fayose, Azik Fayose is talking about, who were the people that proposed the proscription of Mazen Namda Kano as a terrorist and IPOB as a terrorist organization? Was it not the Southeast governors? Willie Obiano of Anambra State? Was it not the person that suggested the proscription of Mazen Namda Kano as a terrorist? Where I have problem with Isaac Fayose's pronouncement is when he said all Igbos. If you look at the seat at home, these are Igbos. These are Biafrans that are sitting down in solidarity with Mazen Namde Kano for the injustices that has been meted out on him. Bello Triji is out today. Sunday Boho is out. The Igbo people, majority of them, don't want to say anything concerning Mazen Namde Kano simply because I see Igbo people as endangered species in the Nigerian circle. One of the speakers, one of the videos you play here, Niger Watch, the Eze in Lagos, what happened? When he said what he said, he was bundled into prison. El-Rufai was not arrested today simply because he was not an Igbo man. He is not an Igbo man. If it was an Igbo man, he would be arrested. Go and check what they did to the former governor of Imo State. They went through the ceiling to arrest him. That is what Igbo people are going through import with about 600,000 pounds. When you look at all those things that are happening, oh, they just took my light. When you look at all these things that is happening, which Igbo man or billionaire will come out to speak in favor of Mazen Namdekan? Igbo people, as far as I am concerned, my mom is from Abia State. And I served Nigeria in my own capacity in the military. And I will tell you that Igbo people are treated as third or fourth or fifth class citizens in that country. Remember also that democracy is democracy that people are running in Nigeria, according to the Nigerian system. Anybody is allowed to join wherever, whichever.
Is it my network that is bad, Mr. Najawo? Is it so?
Party that he deems fit.
We are hearing him though.
For me, I wouldn't, support what as a Fayose said in totality. Where I have problem with him is the generalization of the Igbo people or whatever that he said. That's where I have problem. If he had said some Igbo people like he mentioned them, I will not have no problem with them, because all of them, most of the Igbo politicians are in bed with the injustices that
Okay, Van Maswell, your network is very bad and you are muted. I don't know why you were muted. I want us to move on. I don't know why your network is always like this though. But let me move on to the next person. Prince Collins, thank you, sir. Good evening to you. Please talk to us. Black Panther, get ready after Prince Collins. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Not me first, Prince Collins, come inside this place.
No, now Prince Collins come before you.
Okay.
Okay, Black Panther, thank you for allowing me to come. Even if not me, gotta come. I think you take over like that. I greet everybody. Mr. Najawo, I appreciate you for what you are doing. I appreciate everyone. Mommy Diaspora, may God continue to empower you so that you can be able to empower us just as you are doing. My panelists, I greet everybody. You see, this issue, those in the comment section, I celebrate you all. I'm not forgetting you. Led by the chairman, Abuja and Co. Yeah, so you see, this issue is a bit sensitive, but is for me is so simple. If I have to critically look at it, it's so simple. This is what these evil politicians, this is what they want. They want to jam our heads together and make sure that we are divided along ethnic differences. We are divided along religious differences. We are divided along tribal differences. We are divided along whatever differences that they've got. But as a matter of fact, at the center, they are, there to suck the money and take it straight away. So the way people suffer in the north, the same suffering, just as a principal, His Excellency Peter Obi said, that is the same price they buy bread in the north and the same price they buy in the south, in western, eastern, central. So I think the issue here is that we are fighting against rulers of darkness, principalities and powers that we cannot work against. So what we do is that we wrestle against ourselves as if we are the main flesh and blood that need to fight. So that's the way it is. Let me start with Obi Cubana, or the two Cubana, the priest and the Obi. They are not different from an average Nigerian who is in a corrupt society, who has been able to use the same system of the corrupt system to build up an empire, and that empire is already giving dividends. And that same corrupt society is chasing by politicians that are, carrying out what is called propagandalization. Propagandalism, because that propagandalism is the mating, a place where a nation where you see politicians, are only interested in their self-interest and not the interest of the people. So these people that are carrying out this propagandalism, they are chasing people to attract them to get themselves, and they chase people that have got empires in this same society. So what they do when they chase you, they threaten you, they tell you that they want to victimize you and destroy your empire. So they condone you, they compare you to do what you don't want to do. So knowing Agbado as a strategist, that's what he's doing. The same way you see governors from different states, they are all right now in APC because they are protecting their empire, because the laws of the rings are against them. So if you look at it, for me, I don't see Obi Cubana or the chief priest as anything. I see them as an average Nigerian that are protecting their empire in a corrupt society that is being ruled by propagandalism. When the people must protect their business empire, and for them to protect their business empire, they go against their own conscience because they are in that society. You see, some of us that are speaking so loud today, most of us speak so loud because we believe that whatever we lose might not be so significant. But there are some people that are so desperate that are ready to protect whatever they have and go against their conscience and sell it out. So these are the kind of people that we have in Nigeria. I've always said it in this place that an average Nigerian is a criminal. I don't close my mouth when I'm saying it. An average Nigerian is a criminal. I know it's an average Nigerian. Those that have grown up in the same society, they are built up by that society, and they are, right image. They present the image of the society. It is what you are taught that you present. You can't present what you are not, what you don't know. So it's the two Cubanas. They are not bigger than the governors that are moving from their very party, working against their conscience to defect to APC because they want to protect their governorship this thing, because the system is not working. So if you can't beat them, you join them. That's what they are doing. But it happens that Obi Cubana or the two Cubanas, they are Igbos. That is why this issue is becoming very relevant to some people. But if it was Reno Mokri that is jumping up and down, that is talking from one side of his mouth, says Tinubu is this and that. Yesterday he was on a TV and Shehu asked him a question. He was beating around the bush saying that he's not working for Tinubu, he's working for Nigeria, and that might even cost him his position. Tinubu is just just try to manipulate everyone. So talking about Nnamdi Kanu, the resilience of Nnamdi Kanu cannot be overemphasized in this issue. Kanu that have stood for the truth and is ready to fight to death. He's a freedom fighter that has never given up, no matter the situation. If Kanu want to be bought over the way Igbo and others did, he would have been free for a long time. But real freedom fighters, they don't give up. They don't mind how long it takes. And I believe that people like this, they've got special space in the seat of glory. He has lost siblings. He lost his father and most of his siblings to this cause. What did Bianca did? Bianca supported the evil government of Buhari and took a position because she was hungry. Bianca is the wife of Ojukwu that started this race. Petuna Di Kano is there because he's been divine, spiritually divine to hold that position until it happened. So let us not forget the fact that no matter what anybody is going to do, Nnamdi Di Kano is not going to compromise his wish because he's a divine person to hold that position. Just like Mandela, who spent 27 years and became president. Mandela's family were relaxing. They thought he was not going to come out. They already forgot him. That is why I say here, the cause that we are fighting now, we don't know how it's going to end. So for some people to say, oh, because it's evil, because it's that they are betrayal, they are this and that. Is it Igbo man that judged him, that gave him life imprisonment? Do you know what Igbos have suffered so far in this country since we had this independence of this evil country? They've suffered the highest, they've suffered the worst humiliation since they went into civil war. Why? Because they want freedom. They went into civil war, and their whole generation was destroyed. And people, we saw what happened. That is why they erased that history, because they don't want that kind of history to be remembered. But today they are still resilient. They are everywhere. They are still very strong. They are still very, very industrious and still keeping on. They don't give up. So these are the people that are made to. In fact, if the Igbos, if Nigeria was just all Igbos, by now we know where we are. They have suffered so much. Even when OBJ came, the people that helped him to achieve most of the things, 70% of what he achieved, came from the East, because they love the country. They want things to work. So for some people to think that, oh, all Igbos are going to be the same. No, because multiples of these Igbo are brought up from this same corrupt system, that have built an empire in this system, that needed to protect such system. I love the speech of that last presentation that Nadia was did. The man that was talking about Fayose statement that said he loved him, blah blah blah. The guys gave exactly my submission. That is exactly what is happening in Nigeria. People are victimized for speaking. People are humiliated for speaking out. For that same reason, they will decide not to speak. They compromise against their speaking. If I tell you now, if you open big Cubanas and Cubana chief priest hearts, their heart is not with Tinubu. But why? Because they want to make sure that is the country we find ourselves. A country where all the finances are being embezzled and used against the people. Look at just electoral law that they are supposed to amend. They refuse to do that. Let me stop, and maybe if I have more chance, I'll speak about what is going on. Nobody should be blamed for this system. The system is dead. It's gone.
Okay.
We are all victims of this rubbish. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Prince Collins. You talk about the electoral submission on your second half. Okay, let me come to Black Panther. You have the floor, sir. Good evening to you.
My brother. You don't cast. May God bless you. May God bless everyone. Mommy Diaspora, I love you to the moon. May God bless you. Don't you see, I'm so light. I'm enjoying myself, because I know what is happening. I'm enjoying myself. I know what's happening. I want to thank the viewers and the callers. I most especially, I love what the callers, what they spoke. I am very grateful to them, and I want to say you guys have spoken, have learned, and you guys are doing what I said earlier. I said being proactive. I want to thank Alex Fayose, what is it? I want to thank him. I want to thank him. He knows what is going on, and he has to put. You know when the dry grass just lying fallow is not it's not active. You go pour petrol. Petrol go make and do it. As the light come up, the whole world go see the light. They go run towards the light. Say, what did they cause fire here? Fauci, may God bless you. I love you. You are a man with wisdom. Wisdom. Fauci throw wisdom out. It looks dirty, but it's wisdom. People are looking at it from the perspective of what? Tribalism. Fauci gave us a hint. Fast, and he threw petrol inside that thing. He said, you kaboo. Everybody's, all the sleeping people that were sleeping before, that couldn't speak before, all of them don't come outside. All the Igbos, they don't come outside. So I say, I love you, sir. I love you, sir. Because I know you have been thinking, how will I make these people wake up? How will I make these people be proactive? They are sleeping too much. Their flame is dying. How do I wake them up? Now I have to throw one weapon out. I have to burn the grass so that they can see the flame high there. Even if they're in darkness, even if they're in the far darkest place, they will all see the light and come out and walk towards the light because they cannot see in darkness. Alex Fauci, I love you, sir. You're a bundle of wisdom. I thank you. For your resilience, I thank you. Dibos, you people are very energetic. I know where you are coming from, where you have been coming from. You are my brothers and sisters. We chastised the sleeping dog when he refused to swim with his mom on the river. We push him to swim, follow the mom, so that the wicked one will not see you and eat you up. The Igbos have said it. You people are not proactive. You sleep too much. There might be factors, but that factors shouldn't make you go into the deepest sleep. Alex Fauci spoke to wake you up. He was smiling when he was speaking. If people didn't watch the body movement when he was speaking. Your brother, what's it called? Cubanas, all the people that they gather together, they are all Cubanas, what's his name? The one that went to Malaysia, Cubanas chief priest. That one went to Malaysia. After doing all the bad stuff, he came back to Nigeria to do what? To make that thing that is legal to be legal. People will say it is business. We don't know their source of wealth. People say, then somebody will come, the Cubanas will say, oh, me and my wife, I remember when we were trekking from Abuja to Nisha, where we were carrying Pokpon. All those are stories. They are lies. They are lies. If Nigeria were to be a country, all these people would be in jail. All of them will be in jail. If they ask all of them to bring their tax that they paid, that one alone will take them to jail for like 20 years. This thing I've just mentioned now will take them to jail like 20 years. And I want to say what I want to see, what I see here is that, during the last election, the other side, that is the APC, they used themselves to do what? To build the narrative of tribalism towards the election. They did it, the West did it themselves. You see the way they capitalized and started molesting and humiliating the Igbos in Lagos. You see the way they did? They did that. Mama Ngozi should not come out to vote. You see the way they did it themselves. Now, the election is coming. What are they doing now? They don't want to do it themselves now. What do? They go into the house of the man that is contesting against them and bring his children out to use against him. Our papa say, our forefather say, if house no fit kill you, outside I no go fit kill you. That is what they are playing now. They said the Yorubas are what? Tribalistic. They are using tribal to play the politics. Now, they are not going to do it. They are going to pick all those ones that call themselves millionaires. Because all these people that gather themselves today, Obi Cubana and co, they are not up to 20. They are not up to 20. And none of them have a complete tax payment for just 1 year. None of them. Out of all of them, none of them have it. If they have the boss, let them come out and put their tax, what they paid through for the tax of last year. Let them put it out. All of them will go to jail. That is why Fayose said they will go to jail. Just for under their tax, all of them will go to jail. Not to talk about where the source of income has come from. That's a big fish on its own. What I will say is like this. The Igbos, wise up. Guide yourself with all due diligence and be proactive. You are sleeping too much. All of them now, okay, now, Kanu is in jail in Sokoto. All of you are still sleeping. When Kanu will rise up now and talk one talk, all of you will wake up again. Kanu, instead of you to be agitating your leaders, the people who are vulnerable, the people that they can buy, the people they buy, your leaders, majority of your leaders in Igbo land, they be cash and carry. Your leaders in Igbo land, majority of them, 75% of them are cash and carry. Do you know why I go 75? Because I know some strong, that 35% can outplay the 75%. Because that 35%, they are billionaires with, they struggle, they work hard for their billions. And when the elections start, when they will come out, they will flush all this riffraff out of the way. I know that. But 75% of the Igbo leaders that we have in Igbo land, the great Igbo land, they are cash and carry. Cash and carry. What Fayose said, I will turn it over and put it on the Igbo leadership, 75%. Because I know the Igbos, majority of them have their minds of their own. But I will shift that and say the Igbo leadership, 75% of them, they are cash and carry. That is why the movement for the emancipation of the Igbo man has not gone forward. It's because of your leadership. Wake up! The election that is coming now, they are going to use the Igbo to play the tribal game. But the Igbo people, I know you guys will rise up, and all this Obi Cubana, all of them that gather around, they don't know what is going to meet them when they go to the east. Thank you, my brother. I rest my case. I will speak more on El-Rufai.
Thank you. Thank you, Black Panther, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to Teju. Teju, are you there?
Yeah, I'm with you. Good evening, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you very much. I'm supposed to prioritize you, Thank you. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening, everyone on the panel. Good evening, commenters and listeners. Mom Diaspora, good evening, ma. So, I was able to watch few videos in your presentation, and I'd like to start from the Oshiomhole and the other senator having a clash. So, I think these people are all jokers, and Oshiomhole speaking somehow seemed like he was speaking the truth, but we all know how it works. All of them are just all for themselves. So I don't think, because you are trying to build a road. Julius Berger is known for building roads all over the world, and all of a sudden you take it away from him and you give it to Mikano. And we all know Mikano is more focused on building. So why are you giving a road project to Mikano that is known to build generators? So and the man was asked why he did that and all of that, and he couldn't just give account. He only said, "Let's go to the road and see how good it is." You taking it away from Julius Berger, there has to be a reason, and you should be able to explain. And you are not explaining to the man alone; you are explaining to the whole Nigeria, because it's not just Oshiomhole and other senators there that will drive on the road. They will most probably not even drive on the road. It is the average Nigerians that will drive there. So you owe them that responsibility to explain what happened. The accountability issue in Nigeria is a very serious problem, and is not even about our leaders alone. It's a deep personal issue, because so many parents, so many old people lack accountability. People don't want to be people don't want to account for anything. They just believe I do whatever way I like, and whatever I do is fine. And that same character gets to people when they also get to power, because power now has to their ability of not being accountable, and then they become a monster in there, and they don't want to account for anything, and that's the mess we find ourselves. And that's about it. So I think there's another video where a woman was talking about Bianca, she being in a position and not being able to influence the Nnamdi Kanu issue and all of that. I think that woman does not really understand Nigeria the way it is. Because Bianca being in that position is just like, let's just put her there. Let's let her represent the Igbos, so they don't say we are marginalizing them or we are not trying to. It's just like a position of, let's just give them something. Someone that will probably have not seen the president in maybe like 2 or 3 years. Even the powerful ones are not even allowed to see the president. So what influence is she going to have? What does she have to discuss with the president? So the Igbos in power can't even talk. The people we can blame are probably the David Umai and Opus Odima and the likes. Those are the ones that are close. You have people like Bianca there. What do they have to do? Normally in Nigerian politics, they don't even rate women. So someone like that, any slight mistake they throw out. Look at the humanitarian woman. We've not heard anything about her till now. The humanitarian ministry itself is dead. They didn't even put money in there. The the woman herself, there's no result for any investigation or anything. It's just thrown under the carpet, the usual Nigerian way. So for this Igbo's issue, the chief priest and all, I don't know, but to me, I maybe it's just me, but I don't rate celebrities. I don't take them serious. I don't follow their lifestyle. I don't see why this chief priest thing is a serious issue, because who really is chief priest? Is he an artist? Does he sing? Is he a comedian? Is he a skit maker? Does he act in movies? I don't know what he does. I think they say lifestyle something. Maybe in the same category with people like Pokoli and some other people. So why do we take them so serious? Tinubu does not even, these people can't even command votes. So it's not like their vote is going to count. Tinubu just need them to divide their own people, create chaos, pump their money into vote buying that day, and maybe just get talks to disrupt places where people are trying to vote well for the opposition. I think that's what Tinubu wants to use them for. And they also want to protect their business. But in the long run, for a country that is as bad as it is, there's a way to get to it. All these tricks won't work anymore, because your business might eventually die when people can't even afford it anymore. What business are you protecting when the country is not safe, when people don't have power to purchase anything, and people are just struggling to survive by the day? I was outside somewhere last week, so I just met a TVC guy, one of their journalists. I met the guy there. I was surprised. The guy was just, he was almost begging someone. I'm like, this is a journalist that appear well in suit and all on TV. The guy was just, he couldn't just express himself fully, but you could tell that he needed something and like he couldn't afford it. And it wasn't even something serious. And if you're in Nigeria, you experience this every blessed day. There's no that I step out that I don't see people beg you for money. So it's so bad, and when you're having people like chief priests, they're out there, they're showing bosses. I don't care about what they do. I think the people in the east and people all over Nigeria should just get set for a royal rumble where everybody is fully angry and ready to protect whatever they can protect, because not everybody I mean, which country can even contain us? We can't even leave Nigeria. So we just have to fight for it. There's no other way about it. You just have to fight because Nigeria has to work. Nigeria just has to work. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate it. God bless you. Then I would like to appreciate people I love to listen to, like Chris Collins, Mr. Jonathan, Mr. Chimeze, Abdul Malik. Then
All right.
this woman that calls is always like the first caller.
Mother Deborah. Mother Deborah.
So yeah, Madam Deborah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
love listening to them. So God bless everyone.
Thank,
Thank you very much.
thank you, God Teju. God bless you. Thank you very much, sir. Okay. Let me hear from Madam Patricia. It's good to have you on the show, ma. Good evening to you. Talk to us.
Good evening, Mr. Elvis. Good evening,
Yes, ma'am.
everyone, from wherever you're watching us from. Good morning or good afternoon. Mommy Daspera, good evening to you. Let me just move on. Yeah, Mr. Elvis, thank you again for the opportunity. Mr. Isaac Fayose, I don't really see um, how he kind of was playing what do you call it, a tribal card anyway. I didn't see that in his comments. You know, I think like Black Panther said, it was just helping to stir up those that are sleeping to wake up. But again, people that are talking, the ones that came out to talk, and they are lambasting him, I don't see any reason for that, honestly, because like we will say in Benin or even in Robo, if one of us behave like the way Obi Cubana and Chief Priest Cubana behaved, now we can we all take a blame for it. We take blame. If other people are even lambasting on us, we will not have the temerity to go out and be lambasting back and say, "Don't say it's all of us. Don't say that." And we will not do that. We won't, because there's a proverb we say, there is the millipede that died, that caused children to be making rings with his share. So, which means it is the person from our place that fuck up. Hence, you people are talking to us. We will not come after you. We will not come after you and say what you are saying is wrong and this and that. You know, we won't. We will take the blame. If one of us fuck up, now all of us fuck up. That's what we did. And we not go shield them. No, we're not going to try to shield them. We will come out too and call him out. And anybody that is also calling us out because of him, we will not go after that person. We will take it as, yeah, now one of our own fuck up. So that person has the right to call us out. No problem. That's what we just did. So this, if somebody call people out, say, look, like this, even though it's generalized, and so what? They generalize. If you know, if nobody want to make anybody generalize, more go educate them now. Because if a Benin man misbehave, anybody can come out and talk rubbish. I'm not going to answer the person. I won't, because that Benin man represent me too. That's how I see it. But when it comes to somebody do bad, they want distance themselves from the person. But if na person when you do good, everybody go embrace and say, now why people be this. So that one me I don't understand for inside. I don't feel understand that, because we don't work like that. So it's difficult. And the ones that were talking, even the woman that very lightly skinned woman that you played, she also said it now. For the same thing that she was lambasting Isaac Fayose, she also said it. That our people,
people do this and that.
our people, when they give them money, they go sell themselves. So what if Fayose can't stop now? Where you can't come out, or they can't lambast for? What's
Exactly.
the difference? What's the difference? Okay, now no, fit criticize. We not fit talk. Put now, look. Mr. Evans, this is what I've come to understand. Anything happening with them is like that. Nobody else should talk. Let only them talk. And before they go talk, we have to bring them out too. So if we let them make them talk, no, they don't come out and talk. But if we bring them out, they will say, why we bring them out? Why we bring them out? So look, the thing is plenty. Like I said, we take responsibility for our own that fuck up. Learn to take responsibility for your own that fuck up. And don't be saying is address the individual. We don't go address the individual. Because if somebody behave well for our side, now all of them, they take the glory. We also take the glory. Why be saying now only when they fuck up? No, still also identify with that person. Why? Because for my own, if they behave well, I go take the glory. If they behave bad, I go also take whatever come with that bad. I not go fight people when they fight them, or they talk down on the tribe. I not go fight them. I not go fight them. That's the way to take responsibility. Take responsibility for the action of your brothers and sisters. That's true brotherhood. That's true love. So people come here and say, we don't love yourself, and I go say, no, not be this now, because if Benin man do that, because of the love I get for him, I don't go react, go to cause that person, go to do, say the person they talk rubbish. No. I go call her out, but I don't go face that outside person. Because now you, my brother, and I for my hand. So I go let that person talk with him, talk, make it go. But I go see the time my brother say, what you do not be right. Yeah. So now so it just be. So let nobody they lambast people because say now other people now talk before no matter. You know they okay like that. Una the Kano, they for prison. For Sokoto, for real. When we go come. They there. Innocent man. He did there. When we talk, they'll say, hey, they want me to kill them. They want me to do that. Excuse me. You go live for this life forever before? Did God promise you everlasting life here on earth, say you not go die? Ask yourself that question. If you cannot stand to defend your own, then how? When we talk in defense of your own, you go come and attack us. Say we hate you. If we hate you, we're not going to talk. Well, if you make just the mess up the go. So a person come and say, look, this thing not they right. More not they understand. Everybody will open mouth, they talk, say, look, This now, this now, that. Not be those, all those will not be here to now. You're supposed to know. Because when they talk and say a parents, is it not so even in the Bible? It says spare the rod and spoil the child. Yes, spare the rod and spoil the child. In Benin and where I come from, now everybody now get picking. Everybody. But I'm not sure say it be like that for Igbo people side, because when somebody will come out, they talk, say, look, like this now, they will come out, they come, they attack. You know, it means say if your children they do bad, they go wrong, nobody can correct your children now. When I come, I can challenge her now. Who gave you that permission to do this? No. This is the thing. We will learn to understand why people they talk. Not always they be see the negative aspects because they not be your tribe. Not that is a wrong way of thinking. It's a wrong way of thinking. Not they play the victim card all the time. Not the player. It's not helping the matter. Nobody is victimizing you. Nobody. Learn that when we are talking because we want to see a change. We want to see the Igbo race, actually doing the right thing. Doing the right thing and also correcting his own, and also, ensuring that any of their own, when you go, they misbehave, they go call out, we go call out, and also now we will take, help each other become a better people. That's what we are doing. So I'll leave it there, Mr. Elvis. Thank you.
All right, Madam Patricia, thank you very much, man. Thanks for your submission. Thanks for joining us today. I appreciate you, man. Okay, guys, we're gonna press on the like now. There's no like. The like is very, very minimal. We have lots of people listening to this broadcast right now. Still over 400, and the like is very, very minimal. If you can do that, that would be nice. Thank you. Okay, let me listen to Oga CM. Oga CM, are you there? If you're there, please talk to us. Oga CM.
Hello.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sorry, my network today is very erratic, to be honest. I don't know why, and I've been trying. I hope it will sustain me for at least the few minutes I will speak before it goes off again. But be that as it may, let me try. And good evening, Niger Watch. I thank each and every one of you. Good evening, everybody. I observe all protocols. Thank you. Let me first say something about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's issue. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto prison not because Ndi Igbo did not want him to come out or they are not pressing. Please, I want this voice recorded today, and Nigeria and so many people know it. Sunday Igbo who was offered money to drop his agitation, I think either 50, so if either, I don't know, either 50, I mean, how much, either million or so. He accepted money. Nnamdi Kanu was offered almost 100 times more than that. He said no. He said he refused. That all he wants, he knows that he didn't do anything. They're just, because Britain want him jailed. That's why they are holding him. So it's not because in the Iboda, all of us go, they drink Gary for house, so that anybody want to run in the Iboda, he say, look at him, and it's a lie. If you like, go to Sokoto and visit him. He will even tell you what condition did they give him. Come and accept money, or you well, Nigeria, they bribe you. He said no. And the logic is, he said, why are you giving me oil well when the reason for my agitation is that you didn't give infrastructure to the southeast? That's what he said. He referred them to the note he said he gave them. He gave DSS when he was in Kuje prison.
Augustine, that information of oil well, where did you get it from? That they offer him oil well?
From him. More than that, if even cash from him.
He said
from Nnamdi Kanu, if you contact IPOB World Headquarters in Germany, they may reveal it to you.
That's what I'm saying. But Kanu said that inside the prison.
No, because that is through IOP. He told them that the condition they gave him was let him drop, they will give him compensation, give all those things. He said he's not accepting anything. That why, if he's guilty, why
can we have the proof of that? Because there are a lot of people are listening. Cannot say something that
a lot of
I've been on the media for so long. I've never heard that.
Exactly. Okay, don't worry. I will find the proof and provide. So it's no. But let me continue. Yes. So but it's not a this thing that Ndibo decided to abandon him. It's a lie. You know, Nigeria even want to run an ethnic group down there. Nnamdi Kanu was offered a lot of things. He said no, that he lost his mother, lost his father, 28 people murdered in his father's compound, including the family dog. A lot of people, he said no. He said, if they know that they really mean it, do you know that now to appeal against his case is a problem? Look at the way he was jailed. The world know, Nnamdi Kanu, this is also public, you may not know this. Nnamdi Kanu has written to Donald Trump. The letter is on Facebook. I can provide that. He wrote to Donald Trump to explain, and they are discussing it in Washington, D.C. So they are offering him just to give him a leeway. It's out of the hand of Ndibo. Just this is my own. Nnamdi Kanu's case is out of the hand of Igbo pleading. That's why they quickly jail him, so that later they say it's a mercy. They want to pardon him. So for somebody to say maybe Ndibo didn't organize, they can lobby. If they have a connection with Tinubu, Tinubu himself can do it. The caliphate, one of the conditions of they gave Tinubu is try and jail Nnamdi Kanu by any means possible, and then bring him to Sokoto. We know all these things. Who is the trial court? Everything is Tinubu's tribesmen. From beginning, even people that represented the federal government in the case. Everything. The Hausa people or Fulani people, judges, they wash their hand off. Why didn't they jail him? From being Tanyako to everybody judging him. When Ozekome was judging, they removed. Immediately this one, they have to go and show for Momoto show. So this is a case. People shouldn't judge. It's not a case of Ndibo can beg. Why can't Ndibo beg? Why can't Ndibo beg that leaving Nnamdi Kanu? When the Ndibo even say, Soludo say, release him, let him be in Oka, let him be with me. And they turn everything down. So that is what I want to say about that. So people should just stop this idea of Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. Look at Ndibo, they can't be able to bring him out. Yoruba brings Sondibo. It's a lie. Sondibo who accepted money. He's accepted money and then go his way. Not that Yoruba people went and then okay, if Yoruba people can beg, why can't Ndibo beg? Nnamdi Kanu, 99% of Ndibo are behind him, so why can't they beg? That's one. Yes.
So the Igbo accepted money. Do you have proof for that?
So the Igbo is a 50. It's everywhere in it's everywhere in this internet. Yes.
Don't direct. See what the people are saying now. Don't direct your answers or your question to the people of Igbo. The Igbo people love Kanu. Now, you take a look at your leadership. The leadership is the problem.
Listen. Black Panther, hold on. On this Nnamdi Kanu issue, there is no Igbo leadership. There is no Igbo leadership higher than Ohanes and Igbo.
The political leadership are messing up.
Listen. Just hold on. There is no Igbo leadership higher than Ohanes and Igbo, higher than World Igbo Congress from America. They came because of this to go and appeal to Buhari worldwide. So who is Igbo leadership? Is Hope Uzodimwa, Soludo, or 5 governors? Are they higher than Ohanes and Igbo worldwide? Are they not from Ohanes? Is it not from past governors? Are they not there? World Igbo Congress in US, are they bigger than them? So it's Nnamdi Kanu's case is not a case of Igbo political leadership. What is political leadership? So please, I tell you, Nnamdi Kanu is being held on the condition that Britain wants him there, and the Fulani want him to be there, because the moment you release him, he told them that, we saw him in court, when he said, agitating for self-determination is my right, I will do it every day, and I can't give up. Do you know that in Sheikh? Do you know that people say, this man said, so even if you release him, whatever it is, you go back to his radio and be agitating. Why did they harm him? Why did they get it? Because they know if Igbo leaves Nigeria, nobody, Yoruba and Fulani cannot coexist. They know that. The whole of South, everybody will find their way. So for Britain to continue to get what they are getting, they have to see Nigeria the way it is. Why are the northern people saying Nigeria is sacrosanct? Why? They're telling America because the Kanu's case and Biafra is being discussed in Washington. So that's why they tell America, don't divide us. That is one. Let me leave it at that. I will come back to another issue. Then on this Obi Cubana issue, you see what the issue of this Obi Cubana is this. Some people are speaking whether out of ignorance or some people are speaking just to smear and deep or so, and I have my reason. When this thing broke out, within 24 or 48 hours, I forwarded a link here on Niger Watch. It's called Ugumba. That is an Igbo program. It's watched worldwide, the highest viewership. People are listening to me. That was where they finished so many things I didn't even know. But I said, this is not in English. I posted it. I said, anybody can copy it. Open it, call any person, say, what are they talking? Igbo has destroyed Obi Cubana from inside. Go to Facebook. People are messing him up. Go to anywhere. Just open. Ask any Igbo person. Nobody. But people will just come and say, he's selling. Nobody is selling in Igbo. My attitude is that if you want to condemn Obi Cubana, look, call him 1 million names. It doesn't bother me. He deserves it. But somebody will just say, he's selling Igbo. Election they will hold next year in February or thereabout. This year, they don't say he don't sell. Tinubu can never win in Igbo land. 5 states. If he cannot win Lagos, he can't win Osun State. Okay, when Tinubu lost Osun State, did they say Yoruba sold Tinubu? Tinubu claimed to come from Osun State, but he lost Osun State to PDP. In Lagos, where he has been a de facto governor since 1999, changing governor, Peter Obi floored him there. Peter Obi won in Abuja. Doesn't that show you that the man is accepted nationwide? Kwankwaso that is say Kwankwaso get north. Atiku, Peter Obi beat Atiku in the north. How many states did Atiku win in his own area? Peter Obi came there and then beat him. What of River State and what Wike did? So when people see all these things, there's nobody selling. Man, what my concern is, don't say Obi Cubana cannot sell in Igbo or his group. If you want to condemn Obi Cubana and their this thing, please, you are free. I can never come to his rescue. Never. No Igbo man is coming to his rescue. Nobody. The real billionaires in Igbo has like Kostaris, who boasted openly that he has made 50 billionaires and he knows the name. Innocent, do you see them talking? Chicas, there are many of them. You don't see them. Peter Obi himself is a billionaire. Who is Obi Cubana? Peter Obi has at 1999 before enter politics. He's already a billionaire with 2 kids. So when people come and say you want to have a slack on it, no, we don't. I don't like that. Condemn Obi Cubana all you want. Stop there. Don't just say he sell. He sell who? Who he sell? Ndibo. By the way, see, when the chips are down, I said it only that people don't listen to. People, maybe deliberately, they forgot what I said. When the chips are down, that video that Mrs. Tinubu used to say they were buying Ndibo in Lagos and carry all their properties, which they are doing already. That video, that is what they will use to circulate. Obi Cubana cannot counter that. Obi Cubana cannot counter it. Today, their buildings are destroyed in Lagos. So do you think Igbo man will be so stupid with all these things? They go and vote for Tinubu. This job, they are catching crews. Maybe they want to cash out from Tinubu. But please, people should just stop. If you want to condemn them, condemn Obi Cubana 1 billion times. No, in fact, if you want to buy him, I'm not interested. Anybody can buy anybody. But come and use it to say, it don't sell out. Igbo, they sell it. It's a lie. Igbo are so sophisticated. You can't use money to buy vote. We voted for Jonathan, not because Jonathan gave money. We voted for Yar'Adua and Atiku. Obasanjo didn't give money. Thank you. So people cannot use money to buy Igbo. We don't vote for money. Thank you.
Thank you, Augustine. Thank you very much for your submission. But one thing that I'm happy about, please stay mute. Thank you. One thing that I'm happy about is that 90% of the videos that we play are Igbos. So at least your message will go to them. I purposely selected those videos because I know if I bring other tribes in, it would have been a problem. So 95%, if I'm not mistaken, all the videos that I played today are Igbo people speaking to themselves, calling out Obi Cubana and calling out the entire Igbos. I'm not a supporter that they are generalizing. You know, I understand that Fayose, Isaac Fayose started it, you know, and all that, but I still don't believe that Isaac Fayose was attacking the Igbos. He was being sarcastic, but very, very serious, you know, because he wanted more Igbo people to speak and condemn what Obe Cubana and Chief Priest is doing, you know. So, like I said, luckily, 95% of the video that we play are the same Igbo people that is questioning. So at least Augustine message goes to them that they should shut up. And I would like to respond to you. I don't usually do this. Please, let me finish. I'd like to respond to Ikechukwu. Ikechukwu, you know, me, I don't like hypocrite people. Yes, and I've never seen you like that before, but this your comment looks very hypocritical, and I don't like it. You know, I'm too straightforward. Nobody I cannot talk to. I don't put water in my mouth to talk. I talk directly. Your comment is out there. Dr. CM is being asked for a proof. You would have just put my name there. Nobody ask him, and me ask him. Yes. And then you went on by saying that, but Patricia will be allowed to spew lie, hate, and rubbish. She have never said lie here. She have never. She's saying something that is not suitable to your ear. That's why many of you hate her. I've sit down so many times to listen to this woman to see if she's actually attacking the Igbo. No. When you people are counting your state, wherever, I don't know where she's seeing all those things, counting your state, and thank God that Augustine testified to it the other day that yes, he saw the 40 state people were counting. When you are counting your state, other platform where she believe, where she goes or whatever, she come here to counter it that please stop adding a do to it. How did she hate anybody? She don't hate nobody. She speak how she wants to speak. So the day I will know she say something here that is not true, and you know maybe I was not there listening, please bring my attention to it. Test me, my integrity that day, and see if I will react. Don't just say, oh, Augustine is being asked for a proof. Of course, I need the proof that Nnamdi Kanu was offered oil where. Why not? I've never heard that before. I've been on media for over 11 years now. I've never heard that before. First time I'm hearing it, are you telling me I don't have right to demand for a proof? I have rights. So, and he also went on that Igbo was paid. I've never heard that before as well. I also need a proof for that. The way you are protecting your ethnic group, other people are here from other ethnic group. The way you are trying to accuse me, other people can still accuse me that Augustine said something, I did not say anything. It's just a proof, simple. I'm not here to defend it that they did not offer Nnamdi Kanu money. Me, myself, that is here, they do offer me money sometimes to cajole me away from what I'm doing. As long as there's proof, that's it. There's nothing wrong with that. You saying that, Madam Patricia, please, henceforth, anybody who know that Madam Patricia misinformed people on this platform, drag her on the comment section, draw my attention to it, then I will ask her for a proof, or I stop her from saying such a thing. Because I've tried, to be honest, in case you guys don't know, I've tried carefully whenever, even though I'm busy, whenever I reach Madam Patricia's turn, I want to hear what she's saying. All that she's saying is something that is not pleasing to your ear. She's not lying where you hate her. Some people can be coward, or some people don't want to create problem between any ethnic group or anything, blah, blah, blah. They just want to bypass things. Doesn't mean they don't know. Madam Patricia is the kind of person that is blunt. She wants to say it how it is. Then saying it how it is, automatically she's lying. Like Isaac is saying now, yes, she is. She what? Give me proof where she have lied against you. I promise I will apologize. Henceforth, in case you don't have, for the past, then henceforth, pay attention to whenever she lie on this platform, whenever she misinform people on this platform, draw my attention to it. You cannot draw my attention when she's saying don't count and do people to your 40 states. Don't draw my attention to that. She's giving a submission because she saw it somewhere. Although I've not seen it, August CM testified that he also saw it.
If maybe me see that video, so I for even play, and I don't know where they say. And I don't want to pay attention to that. I think it's a distraction. You say I should go back to where, Isaac? Go back to what she said today and compare to what she said here last week. What did she say? You can't give me job. You tell me what she said. You do the job. Go and cut the seconds and bring it for me. I'll play it here. That's what others are doing here. They cut the seconds, they bring it to me, they put it either on the comment section, on the private chat, or onto our WhatsApp. I'm giving you now, sending you an errand, Isaac. All the wrong that Madam Patricia has said there, that you know that she misinformed or she's lying, and we deliberately cover it up. Go and look for the minutes, bring it. I promise you, I'll play it here, and I will apologize if I didn't see it. That's what I do here. Somebody go talk something that you don't want to hear for your ear, automatically he hate Igbo. He hate Igbo. That's all now. They hypocritically they talk when people call Peter Obi up. Hey, some of you want to jump from skyscraper and die. But calling Peter Obi out the other day to go to join protest. Now the man listen, he's a leader. Peter Obi is not a puppet, he's a leader that want to be a leader of over 200 to 250 million people. He is listening to the people, for Christ's sake. He did not send you over Sabi to be a satanic, stupid, and deceitful spokesperson for him. Let him react by himself. He went for a protest the other day, and other people have emulated his footstep. You don't like that one? When they call him out, you will say, that's why you see, sometimes I don't know what to say. Mr. Joseph Oji go talk for here. Una say na fake Igbo man. But when I would destroy Shomole for here, una not the talk say I be fake Edo man. No. Why? Look at Oga CM's submission. At the only area I asked him is I need proof. Finish. Every other thing he said was brilliant. He said if they want to do anything to Obi Cubana, they should do it. They shouldn't generalize. Any sensible person will say that. Listen, if you comment rubbish on the comment section, I'll block you. I don't need second chance. I'm sorry. I'm not intoxicated by my own platform. You know that I'm not intoxicated by anything. But in case you comment any rubbish on the comment, I'll block you straight away. No second chance for you. Or you block yourself. Because when it comes to Igbo, hold on, sir, please, don't cut me off. When it comes to discussing the Southeast discussion like this, now so body the pepper some of that like say pepper enter your private part. But you pepper you want to die young. Mr. Joseph, would you please talk to me, sir? Go ahead, sir.
This issue, you know what I'm concerned? When people say you are generalizing, that is not right for you to generalize. Okay, let's see, where are the good examples? Where are the people who are seriously fighting for an Igbo man? Where are the people? Where are they? Now this guy, the other man will come talk, say, then go, look, dying or die. Let the whole country see him. Say yes, where people they fight for, where they fight now, then they arrest them. All this is what happened to El-Rufai today. I know say true, if not an Igbo man, then go arrest us. But then let it happen so that the whole world will see it. That people who are that chanting of marginalization, that we don't belong, it's like we don't belong to this country. People will see the sample. But when everybody just enter the house, keep quiet. What do you expect? Why wouldn't people come to realize? Even let me tell you, Mr. Elvis, this happened the man. Look at that thing he did. You can see now he's just showing media. You very announce say 1 man 1 vote. You don't read 2 minutes, so you man enter house. When they can change your mind? You see, let me change all these things that display. So as far as I'm concerned, he is not a good example. Because if Nami came for that house that very day, Mr. Elvis.
All right.
Okay, then all their shenanigans. Abadibe, Natasha, the good people who say they're good, they support transmission. None of them even find it right to come out to the protesters and say, oh, we appreciate what you guys are doing. Thank you. Don't worry, we are still on it in the house. This is the extent we've got into. They went through the back door. They all went to their various houses. Door.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Joseph Oji. Thank you, sir. Okay, you commented, Isaac. You said, I just hope I didn't lose that. Just hold on. You said, okay, you put that there. Let me remind you what she said last week. She accused someone of generalizing about South. She asked you to go play the video, but today calling the entire Igbo was good to her, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Listen, the same last week you are talking about, if you are not hypocritical, Madam Patricia accused ECBD wrongfully here. What was my position? If you are not, Isaac, I have so much respect for you. If not, I wanted to label you satanic right now. Because I don't like people who give submission, who you write your statement, you don't finish it. What was my stand last week here? I stood by ECBD and I corrected that statement after a day or after 48 hours. Because it was my brother Yabo Azi, my admin here, that went to cut that video for me. When I not force him, go do one. He did it privately and sent it to me. I watched it and I came here and I gave my submission. What are you people talking about? Then someone is saying that Madam Patricia is anti-Igbo. If she's anti-Igbo, then that's her choice. As long as she did not break the rules of the platform, as long as she did not insult or rather lie against the Igbo, you are not breaking the rules of the platform. People are entitled to their freedom of expression, freedom of speech, or freedom of association. It's not my business. I don't have right to the people on my panel. Have that in mind. I cannot force people to be anti-Edo or not to be anti-Edo. As long as you don't insult. The reason why I blocked Pansat on earth and heaven, insulted my kingdom. The day you will know, man, that Patricia insult your kingdom, draw my attention to it. If I'm sleeping, wake me up. Then you will know if I'm a biased person or not. Tony Africa did something the other day. He was blocked for 4 months. He said that the Igbos are more closer to the Fulani. Oga CM called him out. I showcased everything here. Please. Telling somebody to bring proof. Is anything wrong with that? Why body they pepper now when it comes to talking about the Igbo? Now only you love the Igbo, even though you are from there. What I'm doing today for Peter Obi, can you do it? Be honest to yourself. If you know you can do it, then challenge me henceforth. Because social media is big. Use your account. Build it and start doing it and be consistent with it. If you also think it's because of money, you start making the money. Idiots. Make the money. Or they swear for you, make you not make money. If it's easy, make the money yourself. Because some of you think it's because of money we are consistent in doing what we are doing today. I'm not doing it for Peter Obi because he's an Igbo man. He's the only person I have right now. That's why. If I see somebody else, I might probably dump Peter Obi. I said it here before. That if Madam Ezekwesili or Beyonce Ezekwesili want to rule tomorrow, make her an offense. I might probably go for her. Why? It's because I know that she's more vocal. It doesn't mean that Peter Obi is corrupt. I want to dump him for Madam Ezekwesili. It's because I know that she's vibrant. The kind of things she can say, Peter Obi cannot say it. That's why I said it. Listen to this.
All of them. The political class has decided that they are the bandits against the people of Nigeria. Between the executive, the president, the presidency, the National Assembly, I think they are decided that they are the bandits. They are the bandits.
She mentioned all of their names, their positions. She labeled them bandits. Tomorrow now, if she come and now say she want to have a president, I can't say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not supporting Peter Obi. I want to switch. You will say, oh, Mr. Elvis, I'll be pretending for so long. Many of them don't accuse her because of money. How come everybody who was campaigning for Peter Obi for 2022, 2023 because of money? Immediately, Peter Obi did not allow him to rule. They changed their platform name to something else. Till today, all of them stay mute. Oh, they swear for them and they don't make the same money. Or they swear for you where they look from distance. What you can't do, you see people doing, you shut up your mouth. You cannot encourage the person. Shut up your mouth. Unblock me. In fact, block me if you want to. Unsubscribe. Get out. Some of you are too hypocritical. When it comes to talking about reality, the things that is affecting us, you will be boiling like egg where they boil with one burst. See submission where Augustine give. This is how somebody's supposed to talk. That when it comes to a big Cubana, anything I want to, in fact, he went extensively by saying, if you want buy and go buy, you know, consign me. But don't generalize. Simple. Now, person will get sense, but not everybody will go school get sense. You are there. You know I have so much respect for you, but the comment you left today, I will leave it as pending. I want to let you know that on this platform, I don't regard people based on you don't deal with me tele. If you be with me for 378 years, the day you do any rubbish, you will be thrown out. I don't do things because of what I want to, the favor I want to get from you tomorrow. I say things how it is. If he pay you today, tomorrow, I might say something that will also make you smile. Henceforth, I've given you all tasks. Whenever Madam Patricia lie against the Igbo, call her out. Drag my attention to it. Because I don't listen to this woman tired. She's not only supporting your stand, then she's the worst on earth. She's not supporting it. So should I force her? The only person probably on this platform that is not supporting your stand, when I want to make a killer. You have 99% that support your stand. Is that not enough? Can you have everybody? Make we get better country. Division everywhere. Everybody cannot like our fight. Everybody cannot like what we are fighting, supporting. Everybody cannot like you and I because we are supporting Peter Obi. Let's manage what we have. We are not agree. Many of you, your power lies on comments keyboard. Cowards everywhere. Pansat. You don't go to Asoro, they will catch up Tinubu, they will catch up the make it try to Igbo, they will catch up Tinubu, they will catch up coward. The reason why I hold Mr. CMT today, why I hold on so tight, you know, apart from saying me, do you know how many people that look forward to hearing this man's voice here? When they talk, they listen to himself. I understand something get out of hand, he's angry. The same anger you are seeing from me right now. The same expression you are seeing from me right now, that makes us human being. He's the only person, no matter how the heat go beat to the Igbo, he go come to this platform, submission will be too accurate. Una they commit rubbish there. This I dare here to pamper you. If you don't join my platform again, so soldier come, soldier go. People die every day. A lot go to graveyard. A lot of people are there with extraordinary talent because they refuse to share. They die with it. Just yesterday, I was talking to my friend. I said, do you know that Nigerians are so wicked? He said, why am I saying? They say Nigerians are so wicked. What they know that can make them money, they will never tell their neighbor because they want to be the only person that is rich. He said, why did you say that? And I told, because there was a discussion that led there. I don't want to discuss that one here. I said, but go to the grave today. Okay, for example, you know how to make computer. You know how to show another person. If you die tomorrow, that blessing, that talent where God bless you, you carry and go grave. Because of, I don't want anybody know I take me my money. I want to be the richest person in my community. I make everybody there. Do you know how many people are promoted to first class position today that are brought to limelight? More than 50. All of them are doing excellently well. Some of them don't buy house for abroad, buy for Nigeria, buy everywhere. And I can brag about it. Do you know a lot of people have empowered? Come on, my AC technician. I don't want to go there because what I do is within me. I don't want to distract the people on my panel. I already know. I don't know now. Whenever we bring conversation like this, trouble must come.
Niger Watch is okay. Niger Watch is all right. It's okay. Niger Watch is all right. It's all right. Let's make progress. It's not a word is enough for the wise, as they say.
My answer up.
No, we don't need to. Let's not dwell on it so much.
I will not forget about it. Thank you, sir.
We have our final submission. Everybody, let's talk within ourselves for the next 1 hour, and then we'll round up. Black Panther, I'll start with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Despite it took our time, it's good for you to vent.
Black Panther, you did very fast. You the fast guy.
Now we be Nigeria now. We want be fast guy now. We are among ourselves. We are one.
It's my follow the back of as Nigeria was the finish. Just my follow the back from my fear.
I beg. Make una hold on, Mr. Jonathan. They call in Abemona Novels. You know, Mr. Jonathan, quiet. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Talk to us. Mr. Jonathan, you're not talking, no.
Mr. Elvis, thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis.
Okay, I can hear you now. Thank you, sir.
I appreciate it. I greet you. And my fellow panelists, I greet you all. I just want to say one or two things. First of all, on the release of Nnamdi Kanu, I said on this platform about a week or two ago that Nnamdi Kanu, that the issue with Nnamdi Kanu, the issue he has with Tinubu is a triangle scenario. Nnamdi Kanu up there, Tinubu on the right, and the Igbo as an ethnic group on the left side. That Tinubu does not work with group. I think I started listening when Dr. Sian was making a submission that the Igbo has made effort. Tinubu doesn't work like that. From what I have known of him now, an individual alone can secure the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And I will not be surprised. I'm saying this on Nigeria Watch today, which is the 12th of February 2026. I'm saying it here on record. I will not be surprised if Cubanas will end up being the person that will intervene and get Nnamdi Kanu released. I will not be surprised because he's an individual. He will deal with Tinubu one-on-one. I will not be surprised. It is not impossible. I'm not going to be surprised that, and he will become the champion, and he will come out and he will say he did it. So it's an individual thing. So it's very, very, very possible. Just let's hold on to that. And the other thing is that we saw El-Rufai today. I saw the video earlier in the morning when he was coming out from the airport and people surrounded him. They shielded him from being arrested. The thing is that is what the Northerners, they are very good at that. I don't think we from the South can do that to our fellow Southerner. A group of about 50 to 70 people, they shielded El-Rufai.
Exactly.
Even if the security forces, if they are bent and they said, today we are arresting you, it will have been fire for fire there. We will see some pandemonium there. I mean, we will have seen fight there that you will be taken, but it will be fucking. At least about 50 to 70 people shielded him. I don't think we from the South will be able to do that.
No.
That's just the difference.
No, it depends.
To be a Yoruba man or Igbo man, they will just whisk him away like that. You will see 50, 70 people, everyone standing on his own. So that is it. And the idea of Tinubu trying to arrest him, it doesn't make any sense.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan.
Mr. Elvis, thank you.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for the opportunity. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. When people are united, they are united. Let's be honest. When people are united, they are united. You see, in fact, I put her for there already. He did the on the poll. Because at the end of this broadcast, I want to bring that poll in. Do you want him to be arrested or you want him not to be arrested? Thank you very much, Black Panther. You people have the floor.
Where they arrest him?
As I was saying, thank you, Nigeria Watch. You see, you made mention of the last key word that Oga Jonathan said, a triangle. It boils down to leadership. The concept of Dr. CM coming out all the time to talk about Ohaneze, I will not accept that concept.
No, what
The
Jonathan
reason,
is saying. Jonathan didn't say leadership. The triangle. One moment before you continue. The triangle is Tinubu, Nnamdi Kanu, and one person. Now the
I know
triangle.
what
What you mean?
Oga Jonathan know where he's going to. If we boil down to leadership representation of a political of a grace, there must be a leadership representation.
Okay.
You cannot have multiple leadership, and you cannot have organization that controls the entire race, because in a social political group, everybody belongs to different organizations. So you cannot use that organization to subdue the people itself, because organization itself has failed the Igbo race.
No, but you see, when you say leadership, is it not one person that will still represent?
Wait, let me go down. Let me bring it down now. You see, when Kanu was talking, Kanu talked to the bone marrows of all Igbo people, and he came to the realization that yes, he has to come out and stake his neck and speak the right thing. And that is what a lot of Igbo leaders have not been able to do. Ojukwu did it.
We're talking of release. We're talking of release now. We're talking of release.
Not be release that they talk. I don't talk release.
Okay.
I'm talking about Igbo leadership. The first president of Nigeria, Nnamdi Azikiwe, was the sole leader of the Igbo people. Ojukwu was the sole leader of the Igbo people. So this concept of organizing is not going to work. Like Oga Jonathan said one thing, that he observed that Tinubu does not work with social group. He works with the leaders, the single leaders of each group. That is what he works with. And if you look at it worldwide, in geopolitics, they work with leadership of each group. That is either the pressure group or the political group or whatever name you want to call it. If you look at the terrorist group, they took out the leaders and the platform subsided. Another leader was born. So the concept of you talking about the organization, I think that one should not, it doesn't hold water in the place of, in the geopolitics and of the world. It doesn't hold water. You must single out a leadership of a particular race. And that leadership is not that leadership takes your right. It's born out of the people of that race to bring out somebody, a representative. That is why I said the Igbo representative.
You are contradictory. You are contradictory.
I'm not contradicting. Your concept of organization as a voice for the Igbo is wrong.
How can it be wrong?
It's never done. They fail the Igbo people. If you vote against them now, Igbos can vote against them.
Listen. And people cannot be, there must be leadership. The Yoruba leadership is called Afenifere. Do you know that? Do you know that? Yes.
Are you following up? Are you following up? We just
no. Listen. Let's not let the baby step.
Do you know that?
Listen. The Ijo people, they have Ijo National Congress. That is their central leadership. That is their own.
Let me help Blackwater to explain what we mean. You see, let me tell you, generally, if we generalize the leadership of Nigerians, if we put them holistically since 1960, all these leaders that call themselves founding fathers to the present leadership that we have today, what have they done? They failed us woefully, is it not? So Ohaneze is not out of this group of leaders. The leaders of the North, the Arewa, they are not out of this group, these people. The Yoruba leaders now, the what do you call it now? The Afenifere, they are not out of these people. These evil leaders, they failed this country. So I think that is the specification. This Black Panther is trying to tell you. All those leadership in the name of umbrella, they are failed woefully. They compromise. They don't do the right thing. So if you begin to say, okay, if you begin to specify leadership, okay, let's talk about the Ijo leaders now. What is this man doing there, Azari Dokubo? He's explaining it. Telling me that to himself.
See, whether you succeed or you know or not, that is another problem. That is another issue.
But that is the issue.
That is the people that we pick the people that are leading them. It's as simple as that's what I'm saying.
It's not a leadership of the Igbo people.
Ohaneze leads in the Igbo. Are you telling me?
It's an accumulation of Igbo people, but Ohaneze as a group is not in a leadership position to speak for the Igbos in politics.
Hey,
they don't do that.
Black Panther. They failed
please. Now.
Black Panther.
Failed. You want me to bring it out?
Black Panther. I want you to get my point clearly. Failure of a leadership is one thing, but they are the leader. If they succeed, good. If they don't succeed, that is another thing. But they are the leader. That's what I'm saying.
You cannot say they are the leader. Because you must have a point of reference. One point, singular person. You have to single out one person that will lead and come forward for the Igbos.
Listen, as it is now. Listen, listen.
People are doing it. People don't want to accept it. People don't want to accept it.
Black Panther, you are mixing a lot of things. Ojukwu was the military governor for Eastern region, including Igbo, Efik, Ibibio, Ogoni, Ijo, those that are part of Eastern region. Because they want Eastern region to be a separate country. Ojukwu is the leader, that is a military leader. Automatically, he fell on him after what they call Eastern Nigeria Consultative Assembly met and tell him to declare. He declared. He wasn't leading in the Igbo in that aspect until the war started.
How? Why do you say he wasn't leading the Igbos?
Hey, listen. See, he said that I'm not clear. When he was the military governor of Eastern region between 1966 January till maybe 29th May 1967. As at that time, he's the military governor of Eastern region. Eastern region is not only in the Igbo. He is the military governor. When the war started, and then Gowon started to create state, carved out southeastern state, Calabar, carved out river state, at Port Harcourt. What was left is East Central. So that is where they expect Ojukwu to lead, and that is Igbo. That's how he fell on him. It wasn't that Igbo sat down to say, Ojukwu, we make you our leader.
What about Zeke?
Yes, thank God, that one is clear. Then that of Zeke. Zeke was leading independence struggle. Automatically, when they are coming to independence, they felt he's the leader, therefore he should be able to be the president or prime minister. He ended up being the president.
Did not accept Zeke as their leader?
See, listen. Oh God, listen.
No. I know those ones you want from Haiti. I know those ones. Did the Igbos not accept Zeke as their leader?
Ndị Igbo never elected Zeke as their leader, but because he's Igbo,
not elect. Leaders are born. They come out and they are leading. Did the Igbos not accept this is as their leader?
Listen, the logic we are bringing is you don't want to follow my analysis.
It's not logic, oh guy. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Let me even tell you. During Zeke's time, Black Panther, listen. You may not have heard this name. When Zeke, during his time, the leader of Ndi Igbo elected or whatever, not to lead them, it's called one Mr. ZCOD, Igbo State Union. He was the leader of Ndi Igbo. Zeke was playing national politics. Have you heard the name before? ZCOD, Zacchaeus Chukwukelobi. That is the name. People are hearing me. He is what they call Igbo State Union. It was that Igbo State Union because hold on. Let me land. It was that Igbo State Union because of after the war they disbanded all ethnic organizations that sprang up as Ohaneze later. Zeke, because of the fact that he was Nigerian leader of Igbo extraction, yes, we can listen to him, but Ndi Igbo sat down to say Zeke among us, Zeke lead us. It never happened in history. Go and check.
No. You are wrong. You are trying to divert this. You are very wrong. Let me tell you something.
Let me say
something now. You are wrong. the amalgamation, when the fight for the struggle of Nigeria came, Zik came out, Awolowo came out, Sadana came out. Zik was representing the Eastern Bloc.
Zik was representing NCNC, not Eastern
He
Bloc.
was representing the Eastern Bloc. That was why
listen. You are lying.
What are you talking now?
You are even the person telling me I'm lying. Negotiation for independence happened on party basis. How Zik even came to limelight was because when he was writing his newspaper, Herbert Macaulay, a Yoruba man who formed what they call NCNC. It was Herbert Macaulay that formed it, not even Zik. Brought Zik and made him secretary general. Listen. Oh God. Banter, just hold on. It was Herbert Macaulay that brought Zik, making the secretary general. 1946, when they were campaigning, NCNC, because of this independence struggle, Herbert Macaulay died in Kano. He died in Kano. So NCNC as a party, now unite among them, they elected another person to lead them. It happens to be Zik. Ndigo never sat down. They said, Zik, come and lead us. That was how Zik came out to limelight.
No, please, let me land this. Oga CM, let me tell you one thing. No leadership, no race. We sit down and said, this one ain't gonna be our leader. A leader is gone. Wait. This concept, this concept that you are trying to drive will not hold water.
Are you telling me what I know more than you?
Wait.
Are you telling me what I know more than you?
You listen to me.
Listen. The way Black Panther, just 1 second. The way you guys are going is too rowdy. When somebody is speaking, let the person finish, and the other one will speak. It shouldn't look as if it's both of you that are here. I don't know if you understand. Let us speak so that we can be able to get so that people can assimilate what we are saying. Thank you. Black Panther, you finish. Then I'll speak. Then Mr. CM, you can come in. Because we the rest of us, we also have something to say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, sir. You see, the concept that Oga CM is driving does not really hold water. Because even Awolowo itself came from a group. And the Yorubas accept him as the leader of the Yoruba race. So when they sat down on that table, deciding the factors that will affect us as a people, Zik was singled out from the east, Awolowo was singled out from the west, Sadana was singled out from the north. That was when they gave birth to that three Wazobia that decided the fate of the majority of the Nigerian nations. So the concept of you saying that the Igbo have not selected or elected their leadership does not hold water, because the Yoruba is not going to an election to elect Awolowo. So that is why I said the Igbos, the leadership is born. They single out themselves, and when they come out to speak, people will accept them as their own leader because of the antecedent. You don't just say, I'll go and elect. You don't politicize bringing a leadership. That is politics now. You can't use politics to select who is going to lead a whole race. They are born. Kanu was not elected. He came to lead, and he showed it, and they accepted him. That is how a leader is born.
Okay, thank you, Black Panther. If I understand what you are saying that if when it comes to leadership, the people have to look at your capacity, capability, your resilience, and all the qualities that you've got, that to enable them to follow you, because you can move. You have the power to be able to make people along. Just like Nnamdi Kanu right now, he was not elected. He became the leader of that struggle. He did it just like something that is divine. Okay, that is clear. Mr. CM, come in. Let us hear you.
See, you see, with all due respect, what I've just told you, the emergence of Zik on the national scene, Zik was never. Zik, any Igbo man will tell you, he's Igbo, yes. He was never an Igbo leader. They call him a nationalist. When they were building up for independence, The struggle for independence was on party basis. It's as simple as that. Because if it were an ethnic group, what of others? Who did what? Why can't they nominate? NCNC was the leading party, in fact, the first political party, formed by Herbert Macaulay. Zeke was even in America when they started. It was when he came down, he came down as a journalist, he joined them. Herbert Macaulay saw his talent and then they elected him Secretary General. He joined. He was just like the next Herbert. Then in the course of, as they are evolving, the Herbert Macaulay died. They now pushed Zeke up, so come and take over. It was called National Council of Nigeria and Cameroons. This was the situation. Even when Cameroon when Cameroon left Nigeria, what is called now the Western Cameroon, how do you change National Council for Nigeria and Cameroon? If you put Cameroon in your party, Zeke suggested, said they should call it National Convention of Nigerian Citizens. It still remains NCNC. Awolowo was for what they call action group, which they formed in UK when he was even going to school, when he was studying law. He now came down and they metamorphosed it. They formed it in Nigeria. When he came down, he joined. They said they formed action group at the house of Adekunle Ajashe, somewhere in Ondo State. So this was how they started. Herbert Macaulay, Ahmadu Bello on their own, it's Northern People's Congress. As at that time, Zeke was doing NCNC. The Igbo leader is called Chief ZCOB, Igbo State Union. It's not Zeke. What I'm telling you are historical facts. Igbo, listen to no. The Igbo State Union, it was formed at Yaba, where everybody gathered. Say they want to have their own, just like meeting. From meeting, they call it Igbo State Union, ISU. It's an Nne woman that was the leader.
Okay,
So this is the way Zeke emerged. Igbo, even today when you talk, they say if you call Zeke Igbo leader, you are diminishing his status. Though he's Igbo, but we regard him as a nationalist. Although not in the common lead in Igbo. He's ZCOB. Ojukwu was because of the war. He now have to we look up to him. And people say, since you are the military governor of Eastern region, there's no other person, and then you have the arms, and he brought out the money. Not that he was a Sandan also, but they looked up to him, then he evolved. That was how Ojukwu came.
Thank you, Mr. Sion. Thank you, Mr. Sion. There's another person among us here. I don't have the words are small because I'm using my phone. Is it still Mother Patricia that's there? Does she have anything to tell us?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, speak to us, ma'am, please.
Thank you. El-Rufai that if people shielded from being arrested today. Mr. Evans put out a poll today on whether do we think he should be arrested or elected. For me, I would say that the way they are going about it now, we don't know whether they've invited him because I've not heard anything about whether they invited him and he flaunted, going to answer to the authorities. I don't know that yet. No, I've not heard anything. So for them to just go like the way they were trying to do today, I don't think that's the right way to do it. But at the same time, if he has embezzled Nigeria's money, yes, he should be meant to answer for it because leadership derives also accountability. So it's not just about leading people. You have to be accountable also to how your stewardship, how did you manage whatever that you were handed that was handed over to you during your time. I think if we have this kind of how would I put it? This kind of follow up as to after they leave office, they should be interrogated to see how far did they discharge their duty as a steward. Were they faithful or were they unfaithful? So I think it's good, but the kind of the gastarism way they are trying to do it, that's what I don't understand. But like I said again, I don't know whether they've sent him and they've invited him before and he planted it. I don't know about that. So we wait and hear. I think we'll see here, we get to hear more of the situation. So, but at the same time, I want to also say that we need to emulate within what the Northerners, the supporter of Frank and so of El-Rufai did. Because I don't think that if it was Mr. Peter Obina, I don't think people will come out like that now. I don't think so. So I think we should emulate. Look, anything that is good, I'm willing to emulate. That's my life. But anything that is bad, you cannot get me to join you to emulate or do that bad thing. That's how I am. So what is good, I commend. What is not good, I also condemn. So for me, yes, it was good. It was good to see that they defended him and he was not arrested in that manner. So
Okay.
I will leave it there at the moment. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you very much for the submission. But for me, if you ask me, I'll go on the contrary side because I've got my reason. You know, most time because of the kind of way we have actually, enjoyed the dividends of democracy, we find it very difficult to support hypocrisy and Joe comforters. We find it very difficult to support people that are try to be ignorant, and because out of their ignorance, they behave like psychopaths. You see, I want to give example of what has happened before concerning this El-Rufai. If you ask me, he should be arrested, and those that are crowding to stop his arrest, those people, they are enemies of themselves because they don't know what is happening. If those people are actually aware, if not, that is why I keep leaning on this ethnic diversity that has brought us pains instead of growth, that has brought us agony instead of development. The religious divide that we've got, we use it against ourselves. Now, let us look at this El-Rufai, why he was a governor. We know the atrocity that happened during his time. We know what happened, why was there people, the way people were buyed on religious basis, the way people were displaced. The highest displacement that we have ever had is from Kaduna, from Nigeria. It's from Kaduna. What he did to Kaduna, whether Kaduna South or so, what they did in his regime, he didn't do anything. But now, if it's a civilized society where the judiciary are really acting according to the way they are supposed to act, El-Rufai, the day he left office, is supposed to be in jail up to now. He's not even supposed to be walking in the streets. So those people that are protecting him, they are enemies of Nigeria, because El-Rufai need to be tried. With what happened, transpired in his regime, he's supposed to be just the same way Malami is right now. El-Rufai is supposed to be there. It's just that Nigeria, we don't count relevant things to be relevant. We forget so easily. We are so easily confused. I mean, we forget so easily, and we are so gullible that what somebody's talking.
Yes, that me, Prince Collins. I just say you yourself like say you can't carry on over. Okay. Why my submission is why I gave that submission is because don't forget that this is El-Rufai. Yeah, that this present Shege Banza government, wanted to give ministerial post to. Don't forget that.
Yes,
so
because that issue they dropped him.
So no, because of that. Look, that's him. Okay, are you telling me that they didn't?
They would have had to prosecute him right away from there.
Wait now. Tinubu no say he do all this atrocity for Kaduna, for Sata Kaduna before they want to give him a ministerial post before.
Not be the cabal, the look what Tinubu prepared to do now. We say he wants to satisfy everybody.
Can I come in here?
Let me quickly finish. Let me quickly finish before you call me Black Panther, or you'll be the next person to speak. You see, this is the same thing that happened when a person like Fayose was called by EFCC to come and explain what happened to billions that he took. Then the Natasha State, what's the name of that Bello? Is it not Bello? The same thing, they protected Bello to make sure that Bello was not debt free. At the end of the day, went to EFCC, he brought out the money, they messed everything up, all the money gone. The same thing happened to Ibori. Ibori was arrested in UK, prosecuted there. When he was brought back, his people that, in fact, when they asked them that they are bringing Ibori's loot fund come back to Delta State, Delta people said they didn't lost any money. At the end, when the money was not coming, they now said they should bring it to Delta. That was how they lost the money. Nigerians are so gullible. The same thing they did when Ibori came. They went to the airport and started celebrating him. We celebrate evil people. We celebrate criminals. So why should they prevent El-Rufai from being arrested? I saw the poll that Nigeria was put there. People are saying 80% said they should arrest him. Why? They should take him away. Those that protected him are supposed to be in jail because they are working against the rule of law of Nigeria. Thank you very much, Mr. Black Panther. You can come in.
Yeah, thank you, my prince. You see, that thing that what me and Oga Ogasi and they talk, you see, I go put them aside. See, as we read history, we should be able to investigate and make logic out of some kind of thing that our forefathers did. There are some kind of things that they did, but people are still playing to the regalia. But I'll put that one aside because I'm also trying to write the abnormalities in our history and use logic to look deep into it and bring out some facts. Now, what Dr. CM was saying, this one is a nationalist, this one is this. I will bring that, we'll talk about that later as time goes on, maybe tomorrow. Now, the El-Rufai issues, let me say one thing. People are just saying that, oh, the North. Yes, the North have upper hand because they took that hand after the Civil War. They took that place after the Civil War. Because before Nigeria was under, if you are under merit, anybody that merits the position, take it. And a lot of Igbos were more educated. So they did not break that cabal and they took over the whole thing and established quota system. Now, people are saying that, oh, the northern people are fighting for their own people. You see, that thing, we should look at it very clearly now. Yes, they are fighting because they are under one thing that guide them, that's religion, Islam. But there are some things that they are doing that is very illegal. And this illegality have broken the rank and file of Nigeria defense structure and the political space of Nigeria. Now, El-Rufai, when El-Rufai was when he finished his governorship time, 8 years in his state, when El-Rufai wanted to travel, there was no crowd following him, no crowd welcoming him. There's a lot of video out there. Now, what happened was like that. El-Rufai already knew that he was going, there's an attempt to arrest him because information has come out of DSS itself, their body. Remember what Gumi said? Remember what the American government said when America came to Nigeria to rescue the American that was hidden? There was a leak, and there's always going to be a leak because we don't have a state. There was a leak that was going to be arrested. That was why that crowd came. You see, some imam came. There was a leak. That was why they prepared for it. And you know the Nigeria DSS, the Nigeria state, they don't follow due protocol when they are doing things. Because that's the way they are. That's the way Nigeria is. Nigeria is not structured. It's done according to their mindset. What works for them, work for Nigeria. That is what they believe. So if you come to arrest a man like that, when he got information that he was going to be arrested, anybody, any race, any tribe in Nigeria, we do the same thing. I don't want us to particularize it. Information leaked that he was going to be arrested. They came as a bunch. They were ready. So when we come here to say El-Rufai, they will still arrest El-Rufai. They will still arrest him. Your CEJ, they went, your Attorney General of the Federation, they went to his house to pick him up. Despite he knew he wore his Babariga and was saying all sort of nonsense. So we should know that the North have broken into, they've damaged Nigeria in a way that is beyond repair. We need to break this country and start to, if we can, we need to either break it, jumpstart it, or we go separate way, because the way they've gone deep and broken the rank and file, the loss of the land is just we're in a big mess. We're in a big mess that our DSS cannot do investigation and uphold it and go with documents to arrest a citizen of their own country, despite it's a big chop. I can't hold that. That is why I told you all. Now, Nigeria is not a country. The concept of Nigeria was disputed by Awolowo and Saldana. Zik was claiming to be a nationalist because everybody now knows that Awolowo himself was a nationalist too. See, Saldana, people are saying Saldana is also a nationalist. So all these things that we are saying is because we were not formed as a country. The amalgamation was an error. It was an error. Logically, I would say Zik knew about it. In a logic sense, I would say Zik knew about it. Because he was the only one talking about the amalgamation, about the union. The other two leadership from the North and the Southwest, they didn't say anything about it. They were against it. We can logically say Zik knew about all these things, that Nigeria was not well formed. He knew about it. So where do nationality comes to play? Does it come to play when we are deceived into amalgamation? Where does nationality come to play? When I say the truth that this amalgamation cannot be right because of this. Sadana came, he said amalgamation is not right because of this. But Zik said, no, we should come together. If you look at it logically, Zik knew about it from the British end. He knew what they wanted to do. That's why we are forced to read. Because two people, the other region said no. From their statement, go and read their history. They said no. So why would one person claim say I am a nationalist on top one person, where the nationalism syndrome is the one finishing us today? So this artist, I want us to, I'm not trying to paint one person black or red. I'm trying to analyze it so that we can understand that our amalgamation was a fraud. It was done from the inside of us, and the foreigners now capitalize on it. Our oppressors, which are the British, they do because they connive with insider to get what they want. And today they're having free oil. From 1960 till date, they're having free oil. Remember what the Prime Minister said in Imo State? He said, we give the Nigerians a whiskey and they give us oil. Does that not ring a bell to everyone here? And the amalgamation was wrong. People have a book on it too. The British claim that it was wrong. So what is this book first about who is a nationalist and who is not a nationalist? Yoruba said the Awolowo was a leader and he's a nationalist. The Hausa said Sadana was a nationalist. Zik was a nationalist. But look at their statement. Look at their statement. Who is saying the truth? Who is a nationalist? Who is not a nationalist? I'll define a nationalist. So we should spill out the things that people cannot spill out, so that we can form a cohesion and now move ahead, because we need to have a point. We need to have a point to rally round, because that is why Kanu is suffering, because we don't have a point. Many of us don't understand him, including me. It was at the middle point that I understood what Kanu was doing, that it wasn't for the Igbos alone. It was for every one of us. Because he traced it down from the amalgamation. That is expired, that this was a wrong one. It was a conspiracy. Nigeria amalgamation was a conspiracy. You should get that right. Go and study very hard and do your investigation. Put logic into it. Thank you. I'm done. Who is there? Anybody can hear me?
Okay, yeah, I can hear you. Press Collins, Abi. Hello?
Like the Prince Collins not there around. You don't go.
Hello, Mr.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, let's say the okay, on this El-Rufai issue, let me go there. You see, this is my opinion. Or let me say, before I give my opinion, what I had, because I read up, was EFCC sent the invitation letter. It may be true, it may not be true, but I'm just saying what I had, so that if anybody who must have had the same thing, well, they said they sent the invitation. Normally they say they invite you, just like a letter, send it to your house, that we need you on so day or something like that. It turned out that El-Rufai was away, like he said, to Egypt. So it's like they didn't meet the person. The letter didn't get to him. Now, for one reason or the other, El-Rufai arrived. Before I go to the entries, EFCC, if you are at the airport, the first thing to do, is you recognize him. Oh no, we sent you a letter and we expected you on so day. Because if they sent a letter to El-Rufai, really, and the El-Rufai is to appear on something like tomorrow or in a future date, if you see him arriving at the airport, you don't need to arrest him, because you've given him a day to come. It's only if he didn't turn up that day, then you start looking for him. So I will assume that the letter they sent to him, if indeed they send the letter, the date inviting him for interrogation or a meeting on a particular date, that date must have passed. Now, since you now see, since EFCC spotted him at the airport, it's only that Nigeria is not a civilized country. What you do is that you said, hey, chat, El-Rufai, we sent you a letter with expecting you on so day, you didn't turn up. He might not say, no, I wasn't around. It doesn't take anything. They have office the letter will even be ready. You remove the date of the letter there. Hand it over. That's what they call that, giving him hand to hand. Say, look, maybe you are coming down today. We need you in a week's time. You give him the letter, let him go. Now, he said he didn't receive the letter. It wasn't there. Now, this is the letter. Why I'm saying this is that in a normal situation where the way things should be done. Because why I'm saying this is that I've had a situation in the UK here. They sent a letter to me. It didn't get to me. And honestly, it did not. After that date, they rang me on my phone. I said I didn't receive it. They said, okay. They used a sort of a courier to sign for. They brought it to my house again, and then I collected it. On that day, we chatted. I went to the office that asked for me. So in El-Rufai's case, this should have been the procedure. Because you have a case, AFCC feels he has a case to answer, then you do it. Now, because Nigeria, there's a way they do their thing. I don't know whether the letter was true, because I didn't verify it. But I know that El-Rufai was aware. That's why he's coming in. The way it happened at the airport, Nigeria likes so much brigandage. They too like toggery. You want to arrest El-Rufai, probably must have given a warrant. EFCC want to arrest you. Why do you want to arrest him there at the airport? You wanted him to come and answer for a charge. and he tell you didn't get the letter, and probably he didn't. And this type of letter should have been a case of when you give it to him, it shouldn't be something because Nigeria postal system doesn't work. He will sign, collected. Even if it's Korea, you sign that you've taken a letter. Now, as it is now, you can there and then at the airport tell him, please, you have an office at the airport. You go there, sit down, chat a little and say, look, this is what we extended. That it doesn't require, he will follow you to there. But this idea of you want to arrest building, it makes something, because anything can happen there. I do not support that type of brigade. Nigeria is not, because we have to be civilized. It's not because it's El-Rufai. It does not, when you follow the normal process, it does not invalidate the offense which you feel he committed and which so many people are even levying against him in the public. It does not. Even if you bundle him from the airport into a car and then drove away, what you are still going to charge him is not what happened at the airport. You charge him for what you said you wrote to him, maybe something that happened or he thief money. Not be that airport, not be for that airport, go, as you see. And not be that time he steal the money. Or he stole the money. So this is how something like this should be done. I don't believe in anything that is not normal. Anything that you follow that is why they say that the difference between man and animal is ability to reason. Otherwise, I don't see the drama in all these things. It's shameful. It doesn't mean that you call him that he's also already free. Now, let us look at it the Nigerian way that most people talked about it. Yes, because he's Fulani. That's why they didn't want to, carry out the people surrounded him, then they sort of shielded him, and then he wasn't taken. As if our police or whatever is powerless. They can't even threaten. Yes, it is true. Those that reason that way, yes, I agree, because there are evidence. If I'm to say so, I don't think if there's any other ethnic group, they will leave the person. Particularly where I come from, my ethnic, they won't. There are others, many. But because it's a Fulani, I don't know why. Maybe they're afraid. They just, those people cannot overpower. No, even if they like, let them be there. You can't overpower the state security at the airport. If they really mean to arrest him and then take him away, they can. Not that those people did it, but because of maybe it's Fulani and then they know that you don't know who you are going to injure. Even Tinubu is afraid of them as president. That's why he cannot address the issue of insecurity with boldly and come out and blame. He will pretend. So that is the reason with El-Rufai. But to me, all this drama is nothing. If really El-Rufai has a case to answer, you don't need all this. You don't need it. You don't need it. It's like a tradition. Some are even saying kidnapping. You don't do it. So far you built up your case over the years and you know you are going to go take him to court. No need. At most you tell him, let him tell you people where he's going, his address that people are coming to give him. He will tell you. He will disclose where he's going. Then at the address, maybe tomorrow morning, let her land, or the next 1 hour, let her don't land. Or you follow him. The moment he arrives, let her just land. Say, we need you so. That is the way to do it. We should somehow do something in a matured way. In that case, he won't escape. Then you now bring him forth and then start to read the charges to him. But in Nigeria now, might is right. So that is what El-Rufai case is to me, it's more as an indictment on the government than on him from what happened at the airport. It doesn't mean I'm exonerating him of any charge, because at that airport, I haven't seen offense he committed. At that airport, he's just arriving as a passenger. Then you go and embarrass him. What are the way to get him? You want him to answer a charge, isn't it? It's simple. And you claim like he's given a letter, but he wasn't there. Yes. Now, this is the thing. Let us sometimes behave as civilized people. You put up a drama and then people will start to reason. Yes, maybe they know that if they whisk him away now, they can say they didn't see him. Maybe go and whisk him. So his people have to come and gather. And they want to tell Tinubu that he's incapable of doing anything. It's like they want to disobey, tell Tinubu, we can do it. So that's what I feel in that El-Rufai case. It's not it doesn't change anything. When somebody is guilty of a charge, he's guilty. If you need the person, okay, look at what he scored. He said, why not write me a letter? Invite me officially, then I come to you. If I've invited him, he didn't. He said, okay, because you were, that's why I didn't see it. You now gave you produce another letter there. You can stop him. And I mean, Nigeria should be able to function like a society. EFCC headquarters, they should have a copy of the letter on file, whisk it, bring everything. So, okay, since we come, okay, now you've received it. This is addressed to you. You will take it. Do what we are waiting for you, and so they report to this. That's all. All those drama will end. Even the crowd he brought to him to come and do gara gara, all of them will live with him. When it is time, you go and he will come and appear and then answer his case. But Nigeria does not function that way. All they want is everything should be gara gara. It's a shame anyway. So that is my take for now. As it develops, maybe if I have something more to say, because I know this thing. Tomorrow, El-Rufai will not make a case out of it. So that's just what I can say for now.
First of all, because El-Rufai is already Nigeria at a stage, an entertainment stage. Because El-Rufai now is in the opposite party, and that's why they are chasing him up. If he was one of if he has accepted to be with Tinubu, even after what happened, continue to be with Tinubu, they won't even touch him. So, and if you even ask those people that are gathering, that are protecting him now, you ask many of them there, you say, maybe you go at randomly, you say, maybe you ask, why it is the one arrest El-Rufai? You say, because it's someone or na Fulani. Now, what you go tell you? Because you never know, many of them never know the reason of what did they happen for them. So, the Nigerian are crime scene.
Exactly. It's the, okay, now, El-Rufai go come make a capital out of it. You see, I learned something with the white people. There's a way the English people, they want to, it doesn't mean. The fact that they saw
they don't care, they must follow due process.
Exactly. Do you know the fact that they will say, El-Rufai, we've come to your house. Why didn't you honor our invitation? He said, oh, I wasn't there. And nobody reached me. So, okay, we said we were expecting you 2 days ago or last month or whatever. Now, this is the letter again. In fact, there he will not collect it because that letter is to remind you where to go to. So they leave you, you go. Even then, why should, if Nigeria really gets sense, anywhere where El-Rufai they should know. They should within the country because that's the person you are looking for. Sometimes I wonder this intelligence, how Nigeria use it, whether not to harass a businessman where they drive a SUV or to harass a small boys where carry computer. They say na Yahoo. This is the type of something it doesn't make El-Rufai innocent of the charge where the one arrest him. Why? He just came here, we know see a major grab. All these ones, it doesn't work that way. It's a civil case. It's a civil case. Now court you go carry and go. So why all those drama? It doesn't make him innocent. All you need to do is interrogate him. I've seen people that said in those days, Wole Inca, when they arrive in Gani them, they say they see them at the airport, SSS, plainclothes, not uniformed security people will accost them, say we are show ID card, then please follow us to our next door there. That is the office. You go there, they said we'll be looking for you. He said, no, I'm coming from abroad or this or that. Okay, we need you to report to the office at Shangisha. It used to be Shangisha near Ikeja area. So time. That's all. You allow the person go. It does not mean that he's no longer guilty or what you are. It doesn't change the charge, but allow him. Some of these things, you create a scene. It's a terrible shame anyway. It's a terrible shame. Now, please, if you permit me, what is the name? Prince Collins, please.
Yeah.
I know as time goes on, let me say this so that people will also hear. This city boy something, will be Cubana then they when I go see say then go use jet, they fly you, then go buy them jet. I'm not that I'm sure. He go develop to that or na intimidation to intimidate P2B. Money go flow, billions go flow, I know. But one thing I want people to understand is this. Please, if you want to cash out with Obi Cubana then, join them, go carry money. If they give you, take. But as far as Southeast is, nobody can defeat. Ndi Igbo cannot leave P2B, no matter how much Obi Cubana bring to go and vote for Tinubu. It's impossible. I know people will just ride on it. Why is it that in the Southwest, emotions are running high? But I can say this, I can beat my chest. that 5 states of Southeast, Tinubu can win there. 25% could be extremely difficult. Extremely difficult.
Dr. CM,
yes?
Like what I said before at the beginning, if you had listened to what I said before, mark this thing that I said, go and put it somewhere. When events start rolling in, you start seeing it. They are trying to use the Igbos to perpetrate tribalism in the election. That's why they brought in the Igbo, because they cannot do it again, because the whole world has, is against them doing it. So they want to use the in-house to do that.
How will that work? Tribalism, do you mean Peter Obi
it won't work? Now we know it won't work, but we'll sort of have a resistance against it.
Okay, no. Let me get you, Black Panther. Is it that after this shenanigan with Obi Cubana, then does it mean that if Obi now win, then go say na tribalism or that? Because I need to understand how to explain it in terms of tribalism.
What do you mean? I don't understand. What do you mean? I don't understand when they emphasize this thing. Okay, now I'm here, but I don't go get people who go work for East again. I know.
Hey, you go get. Hey, listen. Hey, no. You go get. See, listen. That's you go. Why? Even if na madman, you go get. But no. Prince Collins, what did they talk? Be say, Prince Collins. You say if say if you put your hand for crocodile mouth, he go chop you.
Some people must pull out because of
Prince Collins.
So Tinubu won't try. That's thank you. Don't get that now. Make it bring money. Maybe they'll help Southeast economy. But that vote, that win where he want, go get them.
See, Prince Collins. Okay, yeah. You don't forget something. We discussed about how they are going to pick their vote. How Tinubu is going to pick his votes, how Obi is going to pick his votes, and how Obi is going to emerge. We talked about it. We know why Agbado is trying to pick the vote, because he has problem with two region. No, 1, 2, 3 region.
About three region.
3 region. The west, the east, the northeast, and the middle belt. And the middle belt. So that is why he's trying to pinpoint people from those 3 regions to pick his vote, so that he can do that cumulative vote and add it up to what is bringing from the west.
Influencer, you know how much he go lose. He want to use influencer, social media influencer.
And because we move for Nigeria now.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Najawas. Obi Cubana, this boy one carry so now only billions. I go use for them billions. I go follow them. Thank you very much, Mr. Najawas, for the time. We appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Everybody. Thank you. Oga CM, are you aware that we could not win our match today?
Okay. He said.
See, wait. How many? It go be how many? The gap now go be. It go don't come down to 3.
3. 1 match to go.
4 points. I beg.
4 points.
Yes.
It go be. I think now against which team was this? No, they beat Sunderland 3-0. Huh?
Yes.
Brentford.
Now Brentford will not be beat so now 1-1.
Brentford, we don't sell Mbemo to Manchester. They still strong reach like that. Now, whether the people don't, whether then they take bribe or whether the boys they take bribe.
No bribe. They beat us.
They don't fit beat.
Do you know that we have only 1 target, shot on target throughout the game? That's disgraceful now.
Champions League day next week.
No, I don't know. I beg. I don't do it. Outside, I'm tired. I go sleep.
No, but because if there's a strategy, if they get knockout for. If they get this thing, if they get a match next week for Champions League.
Now don't they do a calculation?
Of course, that is how you do it now. No, of course that is because it's a human being.
I don't go anywhere. Not be where I did before. I'm not.
Oga,
New Man City go win the league.
Oga CM at the touch. I not talk to you for this matter.
I am there now because it's a public forum, Oga. Go to your room and talk together. But yeah, we go talk food.
See, to me, not be say, okay, well, maybe people they see things differently. Okay, 1-1 they draw. What did Man City play? Man City never play now.
Man City won 3-0.
Huh?
Man City won yesterday 3-0. Oga Sim, are you not following up anymore?
No. I'm coming. Man City. Because this is midweek. I mean the Thursday soccer. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Yes, now Arsenal be the last people to play. They don't play today. People start midweek start every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
So Man City, okay.
Arsenal dropped 2 points. Now Man City is now behind us with 4 points.
4 points. Okay. Well, the thing is still actually then they win. Then they win. Forget about. Make you know the see what you have to even say is this. What I want to say is this. They are still on top. No, what do you mean? See, okay, Black Panther. Black Panther.
Our next game at Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham they go down now. Waiting.
Okay, we go see now.
What we go see? Okay, we shall
draw. That draw you see. Draw.
See. Listen. Do you know this? There is nothing like somebody go say. After all, not be the same week everybody start. Not be the same week. When people join their talk,
don't worry, I will do a special video for Arsenal after they don't lose.
You don't need to give special video. They started the same time. They started the same week. Everybody's played the same time. So after the 24 25 round of matches, you see they behind me and you they complain. Me where they on top and I know they feel happy after 25.
12 games to go.
I mean, okay, 26, 12 games to go. Like I watch, like see for
that's a very long road, though. Long road, yes. 12 games, not very long.
Which one be 12? When they play to 26. So if 12 they're long, waiting 26 go be now. Black Panther answer. Huh?
No. If we can, that 12 games, if we can avoid.
Yes.
God, we are meeting Man City again.
No, it doesn't mean we miss Man City in the Carabao Cup. See,
I want you to say that thing. You are meeting us again.
Yes. Yeah.
You can't win it now. You know that one. Now. You know if you win up.
I know that.
Yes. You don't know football. You don't know football. Your permutation they very wrong.
Oh God.
So, Tony South, what are you saying? Are you saying 12 games not big again? There are plenty games, so not going to give me hope for year.
12 is 36. That is 36 points.
Yes, maximum. That's a lot.
Yes.
That's a lot.
No. See, Niger watch. Make you know the two. That the same hurdle where Arsenal they go through. The one where they expect to overtake Arsenal, that the same hurdle you go through. They play, don't be the same thing. I know them. No, I'm on shaking. No, now the same hurdle. You think say that okay? In where they second Man City, they keep that second for them forever. Person where they thought, say Manchester United.
You are now a spiritual advisor to Arsenal. We are talking about reality. You are saying 12 match. Do you know what the 12 match is over now? Well,
see, is that okay? Is that 12 match guaranteed for Man City? Is it guaranteed?
See, Man City is a strong team. You don't have to watch it.
You see, listen.
Man City is a strong. What are you saying?
Okay. Who feel hold Haaland for defense of Arsenal? Who feel hold that white guy?
What is one saying?
Hey. So Man City never lose match. So Man City never lose match.
You didn't watch last match against Liverpool. You didn't watch it.
Man City never. When must I use last match to talk? Well, let's start from first match.
No, did you watch the last match against Liverpool?
Let's start from first match of first week. Start there to comment.
What did they talk?
You are being selective now. Man City know they lose match.
Selective. when we win our big time matches, that gives the boys the morale to play matches more.
But Crystal Palace beat
for home ground.
But Crystal Palace beat Man City. Win FA Cup. That one no do. Crystal Palace beat Man City. Black Panther answer. Crystal Palace, where they go relegation, they beat Man City for Wembley. 90,000 capacity. Where Man City dey? Crystal Palace, the first. What do they talk? When you they talk all this? No, leave am. Black Panther analyze.
Who they play? That cup. Now who they recognize that one?
Hey, FA Cup.
That's it. I beg. You see, when you are arguing with Black Panther, you are wasting your energy.
I am not arguing with him. I'm putting facts on ground now.
The only way you can shut him up forever on earth and in heaven, ask him to name just the 6 players.
Just what? Will that one give you the cup?
Give me 6.
Will that one give you the cup? Okay, face your fear. Leave me alone.
Now what for you?
You say Black Panther just in wine now.
I know why now. I don't leave Arsenal alone. I don't change club to Man City. Then they disturb my life again.
Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Now God.
We are winning FA. We are winning the league. So what is their problem?
Okay.
Thank you. I need to run. Okay. Thank you.
We beat Liverpool for house. Who won't beat again? Who will beat us again?
I need to run. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you everybody that came into the panel today. God bless you all. A lot of people have left anyway. Thank you, Augustine, Prince Collins, Black Panther, Mother Patricia, Vine Maswell. It was good to have you here today. And many others that came in. Thank you very much, everyone. You know, I want to appreciate those of you that called into the show and those of you that supported the platform as well. I got a super chat from At Peace. You sent me money. I don't know. So, guy Elvis, I know see you be. What are you writing? Guy Elvis, I know see you be billionaire, but I appreciate hard work since 2022 from this Igbo billionaire. At least what you don't dash people when they finish, then once to tease me. I don't know. I bet might go enjoy my coffee where you see me, I go buy. Thank you very much, my lovely brother. I appreciate your peace. God bless you. I appreciate every one of you there. And just Blue Share once again. Thank you very much. And everyone right there in the comment section, I'm very, very grateful. Mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Thanks for all that you do for us. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate every one of you right there at Peace. Mother Stella Masawedo, Tony South, many, many more. Thank you very much, Madam Eugenia, Madam Peggy Monday, and many others. God bless them, my people. Allow us to end the show right now. See you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed, 7 p.m. Nigerian time, so that we can continue from where we stop. And people, good night and bye.
All of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna do the work. Every walk gets paid. We're gonna do the work. I make a day fear my God. We're gonna do the work. I make a day fear my maker. We're gonna do the work. Whoever will come and go on song. Organize. Sawa. pay. Every work get paid. I make a dey fear my God. I make a dey fear my maker.